Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in to the 2019 American Arena Football League from Skull Island in Macon, Georgia. Russell Lease, John Cosader, and it is the Langford Allergy American Arena League Game of the Week. And today we are pleased to join you live in Macon. It is going to be the Carolina Havoc. They come in 2-0. Last year this team was based out of Atlanta. Now they have gone to Carolina. They have entered the season already with 2 games under their belt. We'll talk about that a little further as we go along. Before we get started, though, I want to bring in my broadcast partner as we get ready for another year of exciting Arena League football action as we are here at Skull Island. Let's bring in the man himself, John Cosader. And, John, welcome back to another football season of Arena Football in Macon, Georgia.
Well, thanks a lot, Russell. If you like football, this is the place to be. If you're not listening, come on down. They have some seats left. It's football season in Macon, Georgia, Russell.
It absolutely is. John had an opportunity to talk to both coaches. We're going to run down the starting lineups for you to start with, though. Let's start with the Carolina Havoc. Comes in 2-0 with victories over the Peach State Cats a week ago, 54-13, and the prior week in a thriller against the Cape Fear Heroes, 60-59. At quarterback, they'll start number 8, Daryl Clark, 6'2", 225 out of Penn State University. Their fullback will be Reggie Patrick out of Miles College, 6'3", 300. You think you're going to arm tackle him? No, sir. At center, they'll go number 68, C.J. Kane, 6'4", 305 out of Catawba College. At right guard, 6'6", 370 out of the University of Tennessee. It's Marquez Pear. And at left guard will be 6'6", 280 out of Temple University, Zach Hooks. Your wide receivers will be Tamir Zimmerman, number 4 out of Newberry College. He's 6'2", 227. The other wide out will be Alex Coleman, 5'9", 185 out of Capital University. And Rashad Carter, number 13 out of Tusculum University. On the defensive side, we'll start at the nose guard position out of the University of Alabama at Birmingham. 6'3", 305, number 33, Josh Smith. Your defensive ends out of Newberry College, number 15, Jason Meyer, 6'2", 225. Your other defensive end will be number 99, and I'm sorry they moved that on the page on me. And let me get his number up here real quick. And I'm not for sure how I missed him, but it'll be number, I'm sorry. The other, let me get it right here. Your defensive back will be number 53, Malcolm Carter. Linebacker will be Javon Johnson, number 54. The other linebacker out of the University of Buffalo will be Terrence Warren. Defensive back out of John Adams High School, John James, number 23. And out of Northern Illinois University will be number 10, Martell Moore, 6'1", 193. John will go with the starters for the Doom.
All right, the Georgia Doom. A lot of new players this year, including quarterback Nate Semis. He came from Fort Valley State. He's 6'2" and 185 pounds. His wide receivers, Brian Robinson from Southwestern Oklahoma State University. He lines up. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds. And the other one's Chris Slaughter. Yes, that Chris Slaughter, 6'3", 180. He played his college football at Auburn. And Antoine Cutts, a returner from last year, he played his college football at Florida State. The fullback, Tony Nelms, he's 6'2", 240 pounds from the University of the Cumberlands. The big guys look like this. Eric Janot, he's 6'5", 320. He comes from Southern University, along with Jared Hernandez. He went to Nicholls State. He's 6'6", 360 pounds. And the other offensive lineman will be Christopher Rory. He went to Morehouse, and he is 5'10" and listed at 365. The defensive starters, let's start in the defensive backfield with Brian Walker. He played here last year. He's 5'11", 200 out of Fort Valley State. Trez Williams, he's a Northeast High School kid, Macon, Georgia, 5'8", 180 pounds. Michael Ruffin played at Lane College. He's 6'1", 192 pounds. The linebackers, Courtney Daniel. He's also from Fort Valley State. He lines up at 6'2", 250 pounds. And he'll be along with, it's dark up here, Russ. Also on the defense will be defensive lineman Jawan Gardner, and he's also a Fort Valley State guy.
All right, John, that's the starters for you. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Carolina Havoc in his pregame talks with John Kosater. When we come back, we'll be back after this. There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sports. And welcome back into Skull Island, live from Macon, Georgia on a Cherry Blossom weekend. It's a Cherry Blossom kickoff game in the American Arena League, and tonight it's the Carolina Havoc taking on the Georgia Doom. Both of these teams had an exceptional first season last year. Of course, Carolina was based out of Atlanta. This year they have moved over to Florence, South Carolina. We had an opportunity, John Kosater did, to talk to the head coach of the Havoc, Onsen Yarborough, and let's go hear the coach and have his thoughts about this first road game of the season for the Havoc.
Here we are with Carolina Havoc head coach Onsen Yarborough. Coach Yarborough, you've had the advantage right now. You've played 2 games this year. How much does that help a football team?
I think it helps us in getting in the, getting in the groove of things, getting continuity with our receivers, defensive court, defensive backfield, talking, communication, seeing different looks and things like that.
Now, maybe the one bad thing about it is they've got a chance to see you on tape, and you have no idea about them on tape.
No, I really don't, but I kind of recognize a lot of the players from, years prior, me being a player, so I know they have a lot of really good players on that side also, as well.
So the excitement level of your football team after a 2-0 start, where does that stand right now?
Things we're really high. But, we can't be complacent. We got to continue to work.
So what part of Carolina are you based in?
The PD area, Florence, South Carolina.
So how long of a trip was it?
4.5 hours.
So, and a 2 o'clock game, so you got your guys up early. Does that have any effect on these guys?
I know, sir. We're ball players. We're ready to work.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time,
yes,
and
sir.
good luck today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
John, Coach Yarborough, 3rd game of the season, first road game. He talked a little bit about how he feel like it would affect him. Your thoughts on it as they come on the road? Not a real long trip, 4 hours, but he got them up early and got them over here.
4 hours. I asked him about, the 2 o'clock time. Is that going to be tough? He said, these guys are professional athletes. If they're going to have trouble with an early wake-up call and a short bus trip, then they're maybe in the wrong profession. He feels really good about his football team coming in and, paid compliment. He said he knows a lot of these guys on the Georgia Doom. They're very good football players, and he's expecting a very competitive game.
Well, he opened the season in a very, very tough environment. Had to come in the last play of the game to actually win that game 60-59. Got a little bit easier last week with a 54-13 win over the Peach State Cats. So their season under the belt got to play to their advantage today.
And I hope they're going to turn that. There we go. That got really loud for a minute. I couldn't hear myself think. Yeah, he feels really good. We talked a little bit about the field. He said the field is fine. The field looks good. His football team is ready to play.
All right, well, we had the opportunity, John Kosater did a few minutes ago, to talk to the head coach, the new head coach, first-year head coach of the Georgia Doom, and we'll go down and listen to what Coach James Law had to say about the 2019 edition of the Georgia Doom. John?
All right, here we are with head coach James Lau. The first game of the season for them, playing against a team that's already played twice. Coach Lau, how does that affect your team at all?
I mean, it affects it because they've been able to evaluate their players, change some of their roster spots, and improve their team. So with us being, our first game, we have to evaluate, and then hopefully we can catch up throughout the season.
And that's a big part of it, evaluating your talent early in the year. Like you said, a lot of players that are here today won't be here in 2 or 3 weeks, but you built this team. How do you feel about this team right now?
I feel it's great. We got a little sense of pride because we really set our goal is to establish this team as a Central Georgia, Middle Georgia team. So a lot of these guys have ties through Macon, through Albany to Atlanta. So we really have built this team around the talent that is from here, born here, raised here, played here.
So it's a Georgia thing for all of them.
Absolutely, it's just a Georgia thing. Out of the 21-man roster, only 2 are from the out of state of Georgia.
Great. Now this is your first game as a head coach in the Arena Football League. Talk a second about maybe the nerves that you have.
On game day, especially home games, it's more logistic stuff. It doesn't change from when I, coaching Pop Warner to coaching high school to coaching college. It's, the logistics of game day, really get to it. You really can't wait for the game because that's the peace of mind. That's something that that's our sanctuary as far as what you'll say. So I can actually focus on what I love. All the logistics are out of the way and we get to go play.
So are we going to see an excited Doom football team today?
I expect a high-flying, very seasoned but young, hungry team.
All right, well, let's go get a win in that first game.
Thank you, sir.
Go Doom.
All
Thanks.
right. Thank you.
And welcome back to Skull Island. We get the player introductions going on right now. We'll come back after this break. We'll get to the national anthem, and we'll get the 2019 season kicked off from here in Macon, Georgia. You're listening to the Langford Allergy Georgia Doom American Arena League Game of the Week on ESPN Sports. We'll return after this timeout.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
And welcome back to Skull Island. Russell Deese, John Kosader, as we'll take you down on the field, and we will have our national anthem. a wonderful rendition of our national anthem as we get ready for kickoff. We will take one more timeout and we'll get ready to kick it off from Skull Island. It's the Langford Allergy Georgia Doom American Arena League Game of the Week. We'll be back for kickoff right after this.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
And welcome back into Skull Island in the Macon Centerplex as we get ready for this 2019 American Arena League kickoff game here for the Georgia Doom as they host the Carolina Havoc. The teams are at midfield getting ready for the toss of the coin. Want to remind you to join us on Facebook, DSBN Sports. Like us there, our YouTube channel at DSBN Sports, and our main website, our network site, dsbnsports.com. Don't forget, we want to thank also the folks at Texas Border Grill and at Kudzu Seafood. They are showing the game live, and we will have some more local restaurants showing all our Doom games here over the next week. Another game next week here in town, but we want to thank everybody. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. Once the game is done, we will archive it up, and you can go back and watch it in its entirety. We want to thank our sponsors, Langford Allergy, you park them, you sell them. Hilltop Liquor, the home of fine spirits, beer, wine, and premium cigars, and they will be the official provider this year for our post-game victory cigar celebration, and we hope to be able to share a lot of those with the broadcast crew and the coaching staff and our player of the game, which John Koshater will select later on today. The coin has been tossed. The Doom have won it. They will defer. Let's go to John Koshater now. John, what do you expect here? New coach with the Doom this year. We do have some guys back from last year on this Doom team, like Hernandez. They've also got Antoine Cutts back. New quarterback, Nate Sims in. A lot of new faces and a new coach. Got to be nervous, but at the same time, you look at the pedigree of some of these players. They come from some big-time schools and probably some really winning programs through the years.
Definitely going to be a test. I think it's a huge advantage that Carolina has 2 games under their belt. You know, they've seen 2 games already, and they know what to expect. They've got rid of some of those early season nerves. So let's see how the first 10 minutes go, and after that, Georgia Doom ought to be ready to play.
Back from last year, number 17 out of Troy State University. Well, Troy University. I dated myself there. Number 17, and that is going to be Jed Solomon for the Doom, and he will handle the duties again this year for the Doom. Back deep is going to be number 10 for the Carolina Havoc, and that's Martell Moore, who is starting a defensive back, 6'1", 193, out of Northern Illinois University. If you don't know the rules, 8 men on the field at a time. The wide receiver or slot man can go in motion before the ball is snapped. And during kickoff, if you nail that field goal between the uprights, it's 1 point for your team.
I think we should go ahead and get the 1 point right now. Get off to a quick start.
Just psychologically do a little business. So Jed Solomon will do the honors, and Moore will stand back at the back of his end zone. course, you can play the ball off the boards, and there's a few other things as far as the rules are concerned. We'll go through them. It's going to be important, John, to be really stout on defense to start this game for the Doom. And Jed Solomon will line up and get ready to get the 2019 season underway here on the Georgia Doom opening broadcast presented by Langford Allergy. And we are underway from Skull Island. And that is good. And just as John Cosater predicted, 1 point on the board for the Doom. And they lead it 1-0.
Yes, sir. That's the way you want to start right there. Great job, Jed Solomon. He had plenty of distance on that, too. Great job. So he's our leading scorer so far this year.
So 1-0, Doom lead it. But Carolina will get the ball, and they'll start at their own 5. And we'll go over the starting lineup across the front. They'll go C.J. King, center. Cooks and Pear will be your 2 tackles. At wide out will be Rashad Carter. Tamir Zimmerman. Your fullback will be Reggie Patrick. And number 3 will be your other one, and that's Alex Coleman. So they'll go Coleman to that far side. Zimmerman will be the motion man. They'll split 2 to that side, and the other is Carter. Send a man in motion. Clark will look and look out of Penn State. He's going to look, get chased. Almost intercepted. Had a man over there on the sideline. Had a shot at it. John couldn't pull it in.
Pretty good throw. He had plenty of room to run. Not a whole lot of running in this league. Golly, he had a lot of room in front. He could have gained probably 10 yards rushing the ball, but he threw it incomplete.
They'll swap in now, and they'll bring in Jacques Alston, number 7.
Well, it's also taught, Russell, the clock runs on an incompletion too.
Yeah, the clock does run. Alston to one side over there, along with Coleman. Your slot back this time will be Rashad Carter. And let's see, we got a stoppage of play. Give you a rundown real quick. Of course, the head coach, Anson Yarborough. And I don't know, we have an equipment thing here or what? So Darrell Clark will get confirmation. Carter will be the motion man this time. Austin and Coleman to the other side. Clark will look over the middle, had a man wide open on the 11-yard line, and he dropped it right there, and that was number 13, Rashad Carter, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. So opportunistic moment here for the Doom, John, as they face 3rd down and 10 at the 5.
Couldn't throw it much better than that. Hit the guy right in that bad spot, right in the hands. Couldn't come up with it. 3rd down.
Third down. This time they'll move Austin back, and he'll go in motion. Clark's going to look. Got pressure, got time. Going to bounce it in front of a man on the 14-yard line. Try to hit number 3 out there, Alex Coleman. Ball's incomplete, and it's going to be a 4th down. And we'll see what happens here with the Havoc. 12:30 clock runs in period number 1. Doom got the opening kickoff to split the upright. They lead it 1-0, and that put the Havoc at 1st down and 10 along the 5-yard line. 3 incompletions later, they face 4th down and 10. Coleman out to that far side along with Alston. Carter will be the motion man. He'll come in motion. He's a big kid. Gonna look, gonna throw it right down the middle. Got a man, gonna knock it away.
Looked like that was number 11, Michael Ruffin. Nice play. And look what happens. Great way to start the season. We're going to start the football game off on the 5-yard line.
So the Doom will knock on the door on the 5 after pouring out a great play that time by Ruffin. another veteran back on this team from last year. So the Doom will come out. Rory will be your center. Janot and Hernandez will be your 2 tackles. Robinson, Slaughter, Cuts. Nelms will be at full. Samus will be your quarterback. Samus under center. Cuts will be the motion man. Take and going to give it to the big fullback, and he's not going to get very far as they'll tighten him up right along the boards about the 4 or 5 yard line.
Tried to run it right off the bat, little toss, and he was treated kind of rudely over there. Not a comfortable feeling hitting those pads over there.
Yeah, the Doom are going to be difficult with these numbers this year.
Red on black.
They'll go Robinson to this side, Slaughter to the other side. Cuts will go in motion. Taking, going to throw it out in the flat, and the quarterback's going to drop it on the ground, run for his life, and just throw it out into the end zone.
Samus couldn't handle the snap. He looked like he was going to roll out a little bit, throw a quick little pass. Kind of lost his footing, did the best thing he could after that, and now there's going to be a flag, and I'm not sure that's not going to be grounding.
Yep. Oh, we got it. Run down that Havoc defense again. Your nose guard is going to be Josh Smith, number 33. At your linebackers will be Terrence Warren, Christian Russell, Javon Johnson. Defensive backs are going to be Martell Moore, John James, Malcolm Carter, and your other end will be Jason Myers. So that's going to back them up 10 yards. And a loss of down as well, and it's going to be 3rd down from the 14-yard line. Cuts will be the motion man. Robinson to one side, Slaughter to the other. Under center. Looks, going to throw a man in the corner. He had him wide open, John,
yes,
and just overthrew it. Got a little anxious when he double pumped it, and it went too high, but he ran a perfect route that time, and that was Antoine Cuts on the route, and it was pretty.
Yeah, wide open in the corner. Samus couldn't quite find him. A little bit of emotion there in that throw, a little bit of early adrenaline. He'll get that out of him pretty soon.
So Slaughter will go to the far side. Robinson will be the slot man. The motion man will be Cuts. Fullback will be Nelms. Samus looks on the 4th down play. Once again had a man wide open and just overthrew him. And so now the Doom will leave it on downs, and the Havoc will take over. John, you got to take advantage of an opportunity like that.
Well, he goes, we start off on the 5 and we end up on the 14. I'm not a mathematician, but I think that's -9 in the 4 plays that we had and 2 bad overthrows. So, let's just hope that is that adrenaline, those early game nerves, and Samus will be able to hook up with some receivers. But Daryl Clark's played 2 games, and he missed 4 receivers in his first attempt. Right. So, a cold start.
I want to thank you for joining us again, our 2nd year here on DSBN, broadcasting American Arena League football, and we're glad to be back with you again. We're live from Skull Island, we call it that. It is actually the Macon Centralplex here in Macon, Georgia. It's Cherry Blossom Weekend, which is probably the biggest festival that we have in Macon. There's a lot of stuff going on. Big street party tonight. We've got the homecoming Cherry Blossom Court in attendance here tonight. All those beautiful young ladies. Cherry Blossom Queen is here. Come on down to the game early here in the first period, 9:52. Stay for arena football and then a big street party tonight here in Macon with venues all across downtown Macon. Whatever your music is, beverage or food, you will find it here tonight.
I know that's where you'll be.
Yes, sir. Daryl Clark in a shotgun, sends a motion man on his way. He'll look, no pressure time. Got a man wide open along the 23-yard line. Doom will get in there quickly and shut him down, and that was Rashad Carter, the big man, and he caught it from the 14 all the way into the Doom 23-yard line in a new set of downs for the Havoc.
Rashad's a big old man. He's 6'2", 225. I mean, you know, a lot of times these arena teams have these little bitty receivers. Rashad Carter does not fit into that mold.
So Alex Coleman will get split to this near side. Zimmerman will be your inside receiver. Carter will be your motion man. And Darryl Clark will send him on his way down this near sideline. Clark's going to look, throw in the middle. Got a wide open man down around the 14. He'll move into the 9, maybe the 8-yard line. And that was Tamir Zimmerman. And that's complete down to the 8. And it'll be first and goal for the Havoc there.
Tamir, another big kid, 6'2", 227 pounds. So they have very big receivers. He played his college football at Newberry. And Darryl Clark has settled down and hit his last 2 passes.
So Coleman will be the motion man this time. They'll go with Carter to this near side. Inside of him will go Zimmerman with a completion. They'll flood the right side and they'll take and give it to the big 300-pound fullback. Well, they'll take it back this time. Was that 99? No, they ran number 40 in there that time at full. And unfortunately, unless I can find him, I don't have a 40 on the roster. Did somebody change the jersey on me here? That's a distinct possibility, isn't it?
Why would they do that to you?
I don't know. Better than the opener last year. We didn't even have to.
Right, we
didn't even have a roster.
We did it without rosters. Yep,
that's right. It's a good thing we have good brain cells, right? Carter will go in motion this time. Clark's going to look.
Oh!
They pick it off inside the 6, bring it out to the 12. Doom got a turnover.
And we'll get that number in a minute. I think it's Trez Williams.
That's it.
What a play. He picked that one off the ground. Just an awesome play. He's a Northeast High School kid playing in front of a home crowd, and he makes the first big play of the game.
So Williams gets the pick, stops the drive. Doom got another shot at it at their own 11. Slaughter to that far side, Robinson to this side. Cutts will be your motion man. Fullback will go Nims. Samus out here, got his man, and that's Brian Robinson. He'll get about 6, maybe 5. He'll go from the 11 to the 16, 2nd and 5 to come. 7:20 to go in this first period of play.
Nice little quick pass, gives Samus a little confidence. Nice little gain, and we're on the move.
Samus under center. Cutts will go in motion. Look, going to do just a little hook route. Got a first down, fall into the 22-yard line, maybe the 23. They'll give him the 22, but it's enough to pick up a new set of downs, and it'll be first down for the Doom. They'll bring Slaughter to this near side. Robinson will go to the far side. He'll send Cutts on his way. Top and do it a little, almost picked it right there.
Nice play right there. And they have obviously done a number change on us because that was number 5.
Yeah, and that may have been Christian Russell on that play. Samus looks at a 2nd and 10. They brought a blitz on him. He's got a man wide open down there. Incomplete. Man, oh man, he had a man wide open down there. And that was Antoine Cutts, the motion man. Just missed him. Had his man beat by a step and a half, John.
Nice comeback by the defensive back, who looks to have also changed numbers, because I saw number 21 out there, which we also don't have.
Well, We don't know what they are. They gave us the names of the starter.
Yes, the Havoc sent us rosters with numbers.
Samus back. Throws it, incomplete. So it'll be a third down. A little noise from the crowd that time.
So we're fourth down now. Fourth down and a full 10. Another big play. Both teams kind of struggling to find any flow.
So they'll face a fourth down and 10. They'll stack both the receivers, Robinson and Slaughter, to this side this time. Cutts will be your motion man from the far side, and they'll send him on his way. Big fourth down for the Doom. Stopped him twice. Got a man wide open again. He's going to overthrow it in the corner of the end zone, and the Havoc are going to take over at the 22-yard line.
Good coverage by Martell Moore.
Well, wait a minute. We got a flag here, I think, maybe. And let's see if we didn't get a defensive hold here. Let's check it and see. I don't see the flag on the turf anywhere, but they're talking about it. And the referee will turn this way, and we'll see what he's got. Encroachment on defense, 5 yards. That'll make bring up fourth down and 5. So a do-over here and an opportunity for Samus. So that'll move it 5 into the 24-yard line on this 50-yard field with 4:22 to go here in the first period of play. The Doom's only points were on the kickoff when they split the upright. We gave them 1 point. They've turned away the Havoc twice now on their offensive positions. Slaughter to this side, Robinson to the far side. Cutts will go in motion. Stop, look, got a first down, maybe. Going to be awful close.
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
Let's check it and see. Yep. Side judge is going to move the chains. It'll be a first down.
I don't know, Russell.
Yeah, I think that's a first down. Ball was on the 24. He moved it into the 18-yard line. He's going to have it by a yard, I believe.
I don't know, Russell.
They're going to measure it. Let's
Look,
see.
my eyes are a lot younger than yours.
Yeah, but you left your glasses somewhere.
Well, yeah, okay, you got me there, but those are reading glasses. I have great long vision. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I have great long vision. Like, I can see Jonathan Perez from Channel 13 over there.
And the Doom getting the first down, and they moved the chains for only the second time tonight and took advantage of a bad penalty by the Havoc on the encroachment on a fourth down incompletion. John, I got to get Samus settled down a little bit here now. He's got to make something happen. I'm not for sure it wouldn't hurt to take Nelms and just bust him up the middle one time here if he can against this three-man front.
Yeah, Sam is kind of overthrowing everybody right now. He's got to settle down a little bit, but he made a good throw for that first down.
They'll go wide outs to the far side with Slaughter being the outside man. Cutts will come in motion, and Samus will look. Got time. This time knocked away. Beautiful closing speed that time by the defensive back, and that was Martell Moore, and boy, he closed it in a hurry.
Martell's a pretty good football player. He's made several big plays already early in the game. He played his college football at Northern Illinois. Very nice play.
3 minutes and 16 seconds, and the clock continues to run in this first period of play, and the offenses are trying to find their footing. And unfortunately, at this point, nobody has been able to do that. Doom trying to mount a little something here on second down. Ball along the 18-yard line. We'll call it the 18.5 of the Havoc on a second down and 10 rather. They'll flood the far side. The left-handed quarterback will throw an interception on the 8-yard line, and you got a man cutting this way, and that's Martell Moore, and he's going to hand it off.
Goodness.
And number 20 is going to take it in, and that has to be Trevante Long.
Trevante Long with the interception. What a play by Martell Moore. He's been the story of this game so far, but I'm not sure really where Samus was going with the football. It went right to Martell Moore, Russell. That was fairly easy.
Yes, sir. If he did one thing, he did make it look easy, didn't he? Came right down this sideline, got to the 14, and just flipped it behind him on a little lateral. And now the extra point will come. And this may be Kevin Weber, or Weber rather, out of Newberry College, but we don't know because he's not wearing the number that's on the roster. Kick is up, and kick is good. Timeout on the field. Havoc lead it 7-1, 2:09 to go in the period. We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
The Skull Island, the Doom have had several opportunities, John Coach Sater, but Samus, the quarterback, has been unable to connect at this point, and it just cost him as they ran it back for a touchdown on the interception, and they've taken the lead at the 2:09 mark. The Havoc had, and they lead it 7-1.
Something we didn't see a whole lot last year. We've got a first quarter, and we don't have an offensive score yet except a kickoff.
Cutts will be the deep man, along with Chris Johnson, who will be back here, and he'll stand along the 10. Kick comes, and is it good? And it's a touchback. Missed it. Almost looked good from here, didn't it?
He had plenty of leg on it.
Had plenty of leg on it. So the Doom will take over, and they will get the ball on the 20-yard line. And they'll place it on this near hash mark. And so the Doom will have another opportunity here to try to do something with the football.
All right, Nate, time to get going, buddy.
So Brian Robinson to the far side, to the near side. Chris Slaughter to that far side. Cutts will go in motion. Silence has got his man. He'll complete it to Antoine Cutts, and he'll get to the 18-yard line, and he is quite literally driven back from the 16 to the 21, and that was a hard hit by number 21 for the Carolina Havoc.
No doubt about it. Cutts paid the price, held on to the football. Good delivery by Samus, and we've got a first down.
And we're assuming that number 21 is actually John James, number 23.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense, Russell. It's the closest number.
We're going that way. And he was listed as a starter. Coaches, please. Samus looks, going to throw, had a man, he was cutting inside, threw it behind him. Johnny's got to play in his feet a little better and throw this ball with a little more authority. He's letting it sell because he's throwing it off his back foot, and he's trying to put too much arm in it.
Well, this isn't Samus's first rodeo. You know, he's been in the Arena League for quite a few years, and right now he's just having trouble settling down. Everything's been high.
Yeah. And you're right. A lot of time when you're throwing it like that, a lot of time it's coming off your back foot or you're releasing it too early in the motion. It's just nerves. He'll try it again right here from the 16 on a second down. Boom, got his man, and he dropped it. Antoine Cutts did on the 12-yard line, and that's going to bring up a third down and 10 for the Doom on the 16. Can't fault the quarterback there. You got to put it in the breadbasket, and he did, and he dropped it.
No, that was a better throw by Samus, and right now it seems like he has a good rapport with Cutts and really hasn't been able to find the other guys yet. You got a big-time receiver out there in Chris Slaughter. Like to see him get something.
Slaughter and Robinson both this time to this near side. They'll go motion to the far side with Cutts. And he'll send him on his way. Samus. Go, incomplete, and time will run out in the period. End of one, we go to the second of a fourth down coming for the Doom. Havoc lead it 7-1. You're listening to the Langford Allergy Georgia Doom American Arena League Game of the Week right here on DSBN. We'll be back after this time.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
And welcome back to Skull Island. Russell Deese along with John Kosader in somewhat of a defensive game at this point. But really it's been miscues by both offensive, John, as much as it's been defensive.
No doubt about it.
Defense.
No doubt about it. We're going to try a field goal here, though, Russell.
So the Doom are going to reach for a field goal. End zones are 7 yards deep.
So call it 31.
This will come from the 30-23, so right at a 30-yarder.
30. I counted wrong.
Jed Solomon out of Troy University will do the honors. Doom trying to make it a 3-point game. Bad snap, and it's going to go wide to the left and incomplete, and Solomon is down. He got ran into, I believe, that time by big number 33, and that was Josh Smith, the nose guard. We'll take a look at the replay here and see what we can see, and this may give the Doom an automatic first down.
Oh,
went into him awfully bad,
yes.
Right into that knee.
That is a major penalty. And of course the Havoc coach, he tipped it.
Let's not put too much weight on that expensive piece of equipment below you there. Just go on and lean on it, Brutus. It's only $2,000 to replace it. That's all right.
I'll just make it up with my paycheck. That's all. It evens out.
True. If that gets broke, you'll never see.
I see a Doom player leaving over there. Who is that? Can you? Oh, your old eyes aren't going to see across the field.
I don't know. It's somebody with a shoulder road.
Somebody hurt.
Yep.
Can we get? We don't have Hannah down there to check.
That's Trez Williams, number 4.
Could you really see that?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It is impressive. Trez, local Northeast High School, playing middle safety, so we'll have to keep an eye on the defensive side.
He's the one who intercepted the pass.
Absolutely.
So we got a first down, Russ.
Absolutely. First down and go. Ball will be marked along the 8-yard line. Doom take the 3 off the board. Well, rather, they missed the 3, and now they have it first and goal, and they trail by 6 here at Skull Island as we start the clock to begin this second period of play. Samus underneath, going to look, going to throw in the back of the end zone. Is it a touchdown? I believe it is. I believe it is. And it's a touchdown for the Georgia Doom, and it's Antoine Cutts. And the Doom now tied it up. And let's see about Jed Solomon now. Can he kick it?
That's a pretty nice catch by Antoine Cutts. It's still a little long by Samus, but Cutts made it work.
And man, Jed Solomon still in pain on that knee, and he's got to plant it all for gingerly down there. Big extra point, Doom to take the lead as the clock runs at 13:48. Let's see how he comes out of this one. Can he plant on that left leg? Got in the knee bad, high snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Doom lead it 8-7, 13:34 to go. We'll be back.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Doom get on the board finally after roughing the kicker on a 4th down play. Kept the drive alive. Samus hit cuts in the back corner of the end zone. And the Doom take the lead 8-7 after a slow start here on Skull Island. So Jed will try to kick it.
See Jed talking a little trash to the guy who hit him. That was good stuff.
Always like it when the kickers start talking trash. Martell Meyer, watch it go through the goal post, and the Doom will pick up another point as the referee's hand goes up, and Moore's fired up. Jed Solomon kicked it through. Doom got a 2-point lead, 9-7.
And Solomon going to give a couple high fives to the crowd over there in the corner. Gotta love a kicker.
Producer extraordinaire Brandon Thompson gave me a battery so I could watch the replay booth. We were gone. We thought we were done on the replay, but not anymore. This man is a
god.
Wizard. He's a wizard.
He's a god. I know that.
To put up with this, he's got the patience of one. Daryl Clark.
He didn't tell me not to lean forward. I mean,
I tell you not to lean forward. Just wait a minute.
Can't lean forward, can't lean back. Got to stand straight up.
Now, why are we putting the ball out on the 15 when they should have been having it on the 5?
I think the kicker was talking too much.
Oh, a little taunting.
He took his helmet off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, that's 10-yard penalty. We'll get it straight here. But the Havoc have an opportunity. They come in 2-0. They open the season in a thriller against the Cape Fear Heroes, 60-59. Rolled easy last week over Peach State, 54-13. Clark, gonna look, gonna throw it over the middle. Oh, intercepted along the 8-yard line. Come back this way with it. 20, 25. He'll cut inside along the 3rd, 20, 15, 10, one man to beat. Goes to the 5, to the 1-yard line. We got a flag there that came in, I believe.
Brian Walker, Fort Valley State. Saw him do that a lot at Fort Valley State. Big time play, Brian Walker.
Well, they're going to bring it back on a hold, though. Ball back on the 17.
Now, I didn't see a flag before the interception, so I think it's the Doom's football.
It's the Doom ball. It was in the return, I believe.
So he's picked off Daryl Clark twice now. Turnovers will kill you, Russell. Doesn't matter if it's in a Auburn, North Carolina basketball game.
How about those Auburn Tigers last night, baby? #1 seed, and you're blowing them out by 20 with less than 2 minutes to go. They should have dumped 100 on them.
I think they tried to dump 100 on them.
But they lost Kiki with a knee.
Yeah, it'll make it tough the next game.
I mean, listen, Auburn's been to 2 Elite Eights in their entire basketball program in history. They played Kansas,
Bruce Pearl,
North Carolina, and now Kentucky.
Bruce Pearl.
He is the man. That's what the balls tell me anyway. Back, going to look. Oh, almost picked off again, number 52, and I don't know what we're going to get over there. And I don't know if that was Javon Johnson, the linebacker. That's got to be who that is. When you go down at halftime,
try to get our roster.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Well, this was a roster given yesterday by the general manager of the Havoc. But, you know, guys can change their mind. That'll move it up to the 13-yard line from the 8. Second down. Man, they could have had it first and goal at the 2, John. Got a hold.
That's okay. We've got the football.
Robinson and Slaughter will go to the far side. Cuts will be the motion on this near side. Nems will be your pull. Now they'll flood that zone to that far side. Samus, back, over the middle. Got a man. He dropped it. Goodness gracious. Anton Cuts dropped it on the 24.
Yeah, when you're having a quarterback that's struggling high.
You got to help him there. He was wide open, John.
Yeah, he was. He had running room. He was by himself to throw. Pretty good throw right there. Nothing wrong with that. Drop the football.
You can't throw it any better than that.
I could throw it better than that, but, well,
okay.
You hadn't seen me throw. No, that was a good throw there, Russ.
Slaughter to the far side, Robinson to the near side. This time they'll double that far side. Samus needs help. Got to have a man got pushed over here along the board, and Coach Law's just beside himself and wanted an interference. I'm not for sure he didn't have a little bit of a justification on that because that ball was in the air.
Definitely a bump over there against the pads.
Martell Moore just coming over and saying, what are you talking about, Coach? I'm innocent.
Yeah, Martell Moore is the man right now for Carolina.
Oh, just over the man. Just a miscommunication that side as Cuts went to the inside.
Yeah, we're fourth down. See what we're going to do. We're going to reach for a long field goal, and that would be a long one. And look.
10:44 here, John. I think you just got to got to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see.
Coach Lyle wants a timeout. He wants to talk about it.
And we'll do the same. Timeout on the field. 9-7, 10:36. Fourth down when we come back. It's the Langford Allergy American Arena League Georgia Doom Game of the Week. We'll be back.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back, and this time Jed Solomon's going to try to kick one from all the way from the 6-yard line. Why not? And they're going to roll the ball back to the quarterback, the holder, and he's going to throw it. And he's got a man for a first down along the 20-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. And that's Tony Nelms caught it on a busted play. Going to church tomorrow with that one.
Yeah, that was, I'm not sure who threw that ball. But he didn't look like he's thrown too many balls in his career.
Nelms caught it. And the center just rolled the ball back there to him. And he was slipping down and he caught it. And Nelms really had to just grab that ball. He almost lost control of it.
I don't think that was on purpose. I think that was just a poor snap.
What's the flag here now? Let's see. Ball's on the 20. Got a flag. And I don't know what the call's going to be here. They're going to back it up. An eligible receiver downfield, and I think they're going to get for the Doom. I think they had number 77 downfield, and that was going to go against the Doom, so they'll have to do it again. Man.
So Solomon back out there a little farther. Let's see, 25, 30, 35, 40, 42. This will be 49 yards right here if I'm counting right.
And that is going to be Nelms on the hole. Snap's good this time. Solomon's going to kick, and it's going to be no good, and it's going to go back out of the arena over the boards, and so the Havoc will take over at the 9:20 mark. Well, 7-9. I mean, you come to sometimes this arena football, and it's 73-63, 73-68.
It's still going to be that.
Yeah,
we're just off to a slow start.
Everybody's trying to find their feet. First road game for the Havoc. First game of the year. New coaches. A lot of new players on this Georgia Doom team. So it'll be first down. Ball will be at the 10-yard line. And that's where Carolina will take over. And Darryl Clark will try to work his magic for the Havoc again. Coleman to this near side. Carter will be the motion man. The inside man will be Zimmerman. Send him off to the races, make that inside man Austin. Going to throw it long, got a man back there, and he's going to go way over the arena.
Third row, Russ. Third row.
Third row.
You got to give your quarterback, you got to give your receiver a chance to make a play.
Yeah. Well, then again, live for another day, too.
True. This is a pretty pass. Watching it in the air, perfect spiral. I mean, it was a pretty pass. No doubt about it.
Just 6 yards out of the arena.
Well, third row, you know. But it looked really good in the air.
So Austin will be the inside guy this time. The outside guy will Coleman. Carter will stay as your motion man. Clark on a 2nd and 10 from his own 10. Trailing. He's going to run a little quarterback bootleg, and he's going to get 5, 6, 7 yards maybe before they mark him down. Let's see. They'll give him 5. It's going to bring up third down and 5. Maybe they give him 6. Let's see. Where do they mark? No. They're going to mark it. Not even that. They're going to give him 4. To the 14 where they pushed him into the board. 7:54. Stick around at halftime. Coach Sater will have Coach Yarborough and, of course, Coach Law from the Georgia Doom, hopefully. We'll get to visit with them. We will take a little break at the half and go catch our breath. Clark will drop back over the middle, overthrow his man. Tried to go to Carter right along the 23-24 yard line. And not enough. Fourth down rather. 4th and 6 coming up.
So Russell, if we had $5 for every overthrow that we've seen in this game,
we'd be eating well.
I think I'd be up to about $100 right now.
Yeah, but these guys got to settle down. Not for sure what's going on with Clark or Samus. Carter comes in motion. Clark drops straight back. Got a little pressure. Going to have a first down and more as he's going to get his man along the 21-yard line, maybe the 22. They'll mark him down on the 21-yard line, and we've got a Doom player down on the field. And I'll check the roster here and see who that is. And that looks like number 3, and that's Chris Johnson. And I'm not sure if he twisted a knee or an ankle there. He'll come off. It's going to be just enough for a first down at 6:36. John Cosater will make his way down to Coach Law and Coach Yarborough. We'll get one of them going in and the other one coming out. I want to thank everybody here today for joining us on the broadcast. Of course, it is the Langford Allergy American Arena League Game of the Week here at Georgia Doom on Skull Island. Want to remind you, if you're out eating today, give you a couple of restaurants that you can watch the game today and every week. Texas Border Grill on Houston Road and Lee Clack's wonderful seafood, kudzu seafood downtown Macon. We will have some other restaurants this week that'll be showing the games as well, and we'll get them up for you. So if you're in town, can't make the cut, and out to eat, you can go by and watch them. Langford Allergy, you park them, you sell them, the car lot for you. BT Media Productions, BTMediaPro.com, as we said, Texas Border Grill, Kudzu Seafood. And we want to thank the Hilltop, fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. The Hilltop Liquor, located right here in Macon. Clark will drop straight back. Got time, now they'll come on him. Got a wide open player on the 11-yard line. Gonna step in for a touchdown. He was wide open over there. And that was Rashad Carter. And a man just missed him as the Doom had a secondary man go down, the second one of the day for them. And let's keep an eye on Darryl Clark. He is holding that side and limping a little bit coming off the sidelines here. So 13-9, the Havoc lead the Doom with 5:46 to go here in this first half of play. And the extra point will come. Snap is a little high, gets it down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Havoc lead at 14-9. 5:25 to go. We'll come back after this timeout.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Havoc on a big pass play from Darryl Clark to Rashad Carter. And they get on the board. The extra point is true. 14-9, and the Havoc come back with the lead. 5:25 to go. And the Havoc will kick it away. Robinson will be the deep man. The up man will be Tony Nelms. He'll stand along about the 8-yard line. They'll kick it away, and it'll be just wide of the goal post, so they won't get the 1 point. And the Doom will come out, and they'll take it over on their own 20-yard line. 5:25, the clock does not move. John Cosater will be down on the sideline in a minute. Appreciate everybody watching today. Don't forget, we're live on DSVNsports.com. our YouTube app, YouTube Live channel, the ESPN Sports. If you would, subscribe to us there, and we're also streaming live on Facebook Live. Like us on Facebook. Be with us here all season. Samus under center. Drop straight back. Going to look. Got a man wide open on the 5, 4, 3. Touchdown, Doom. Touchdown, Doom. Antoine cuts. Touchdown, Doom. .30-yard strike from Samus. Antoine cuts. And the Doom, just like that, take the lead back at 4:50. .442, extra point will come from Jed Solomon. Big extra point here, put the Doom up by 2. And we're going to get some movement, and I'm not for sure if that's going to be off the defensive end over there or what it's going to be. Let's see. And this may mean the Doom will go for 2. Let's check and see.
Penalty on the Havoc. Looks like the Doom are going to go for 2.
And I believe the Doom are going to go for 2. Samus will come back out. And they'll bring the offense back. That moved the ball to the 1-yard line. So instead of taking the 2-point lead, they'll try to make it a 3-point lead here. See if they try to sneak in here with Nelms, or maybe Samus will do something. Better hurry, 4:06, 4:05. We're going to get a timeout from the coaching staff. Couldn't get the play called quick enough. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back for the 2-point conversion. There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sports. Doom will go for 2 here after the encroachment penalty. Quarterback looks, throws it. Got a man. Is it complete or incomplete? Let's see. They're going to call it good. And now we're going to break out in a little fight over here in the corner. Everybody hit late. Let's go down to John Corsader on the sideline down there.
Hey, Russ, how you doing?
Good. Let me turn you down a little bit. You're a little loud there. Go ahead. You're fine.
Yeah, things are starting to get heated a little bit down here, you know. And we talked a few minutes ago about no scoring, and all of a sudden there's a lot of scoring going on in these last 3 minutes.
Well, that was awfully close into the boards there along the goal line. They give them the 2 points. Coach Law out there talking to the officials. Coach Yarborough out there talking to the officials. Stop the clock at 4 minutes, but it looks like he's going to stand for the Doom with a 3-point lead and a lead. And John, they didn't have really much of a choice there. I think it was a good call after the penalty, but awful close on that play whether he got in for the 2 points.
Yeah, I think it was a good call. You know, it's one of those calls that Coach Lau has to be careful of. He's a first-year coach. You know, he has to think about it, but hopefully he's got some experienced coaches over there that have been doing this a little longer, and, you know, give Coach Lau credit. It was a great call.
Now let's see what's going to happen here. We got laundry all over the field. He called it, and they said he stepped into the end zone. It was a late call by the official on the sideline over there. And then he got pushed back in a late hit by one of the Havoc. And after that, it was Katie bar the door because they went to fisticuffs.
I think I could probably walk onto this field. I wonder if anybody would stop me.
No, I don't think so because we're ESPN. the leader in new media sports.
Well, I'm definitely thinking about it.
We're going to look at this replay again, and he definitely leaned back in, I think, and got it before he got hit. You're definitely going to have to work your way towards Coach Law, so you're going to have to get on that sideline one way or the other.
Did you say replay?
Yeah.
They have replay?
We have everything.
I feel like I could go out here and interview number 1 right now, and he would talk to me.
Probably would.
I feel a little bit of my inner Tony Saragusa coming out.
You got the look.
Hey, watch it. Oh, my God. Now I'm going to be camera shy. Don't expect me to get on the camera anymore.
You're a svelte fella about like me.
Uh-huh.
That's why I got these navy blue DSBN shirts. It has a slimming effect.
Well, you need to get black. Black has a bigger slimming effect. If I'm going to be on camera, well, I'm not going to be on camera next week. We're gonna work something out.
Boy, we got. Yes, we want to give a shout out to our wonderful sideline reporter, and she was with us last year. Hannah Jett Moore. Hannah's moved on, now the sports information director for the Bibb County Athletic Department. We wish her the best of luck. And we've got Coach Yarborough over here in an intense conversation with our referee and our.
Yeah, this is the boring part. You want me to interview some cheerleaders? I could do that. I mean, whatever you need, Russell.
Don't be scaring the Doondogs.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't scare them. I don't know if any of them would talk though.
They might.
I've always had this thing. I'm kind of scared of an attractive female, so I won't do that.
All right, let's see what we're going to get after this. After a good, probably 4 to 6 minute conversation, officials will make their way to us here. Extra point is good. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Havoc. And they may get unsportsmanlike. What are we going to have? Offsetting penalties here? Yep, that's what we got. Offsetting penalties. So cooler heads prevail momentarily.
Hey, you've got plenty of time to give a shout out to our cameraman and our producer.
Hey, doing a fine job down there on the sideline with us. Brandon Thompson from BT Media Productions up here in the booth. He's been pollinated this weekend, so he's on his cough drops and his Dasani water. I wonder if I can get a little bit of a check from Dasani for saying that.
Yeah, you smell that Dasani. Go ahead.
Not gonna say. Well, the longest 4 minutes in arena football are ahead of us, because from 4:45 to 4, it was forever. And we'll finally, Jed Solomon will kick it off. Joe Finkelstein over there on the PA doing a fine job. And Solomon didn't get a big put into that one, and it's going to go up against the boards, and that is going to be Victor Hampton out of the University of South Carolina, we assume, because he's wearing jersey number 1 on the return.
So did we assume like we did before, because like there's a number 3 that could be a number 1, or was this really a number 1?
You know what assume means. So the Havoc will get it back, 17-14. 3:52 to go here in the half. Things starting to heat up a little on Skull Island. This time, Carter will be out to this near side. Coleman will be your motion man. Zimmerman will be on the inside, or it could be Austin. And it is not. And going to throw it down here. And Carter's going to take it away from the Doom defensive back who was back there. That was number 11, McNeil Ruffin. And they went up and fought for it, and that's the best they could do. He battled him and took it away.
That was just a big man going up after a football and wanting it a little bit more than the DB did right there, Russell. Big, strong guy.
Martell Moore will go out to the other side this time. He'll be over there with Alex Coleman. Motion man will be Carter this time. Take, and the quarterback's going to run a bootleg. Got a block. Knocked a man down inside the 5. He may be in. Is he in? Let's see. And touchdown. And on the quarterback keeper, Darryl Clark.
Darryl Clark getting things done lately.
Actually, let's take that back. Clark was not in there. That was Tamir Zimmerman at quarterback that time.
Tamir Zimmerman getting things done right now. Nice play. Nice run.
So the extra point will come as the clock runs at 2:13. And the left-footed kicker for the Havoc will scoot his soccer style to the right here and get to put it through with a 20-17 lead now. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Timeout on the field, 1:57 to go in the half. Havoc lead it, 21-17. You're listening to the Langford Allergy Georgia Doom Game of the Week on ESPN Sports. We will return after this timeout.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Russell East, John Kosader. ESPN Sports presentation of American Arena League football. Havoc take the lead, and they'll squib the kick into the end zone this time, and they'll take it off the board, and the Doom will come out with it. 5, got a block. 15, needs one man into the corner, and that's as far as he'll get, and down he'll go on the return that time. And that was Brian Robinson on the return for the Doom, and the Doom will get another shot at it along the 16 clock at 1:52. Want to thank all the folks from over in the Carolinas watching today around the Southeast. We appreciate it. Simulcast always, DSPNsports.com, our YouTube live channel at DSPN Sports, 2 words. Please subscribe to our Arena Football broadcast there, and join us on Facebook at facebook.com, DSPN Sports. 3 live HD streams every week for you. And we'd love to hear from you, and we appreciate you being a part of our broadcast. Drops back over the middle, got a man, he couldn't hang on to it, and that was Cuts. Unusual, John. Cuts has dropped a couple of passes here tonight, and going into last season, boy, he was really, really sure-handed.
Yeah, just trying to get used to a new quarterback, probably going to take time, but obviously Samus feels good or better with Cuts. It seems like probably 80% of the passes have gone to Cuts today.
Yeah, they're going to have to get Slaughter into this thing a little more, Robinson into it. This time, Slaughter will be the motion man, and he'll come this way. Take and look, and now he'll go deep. Somebody will come over to quarterback, and they'll sack him. And they'll go down at the 16-yard line. Good penetration on the defense that time, John Kosader.
No doubt about it. Good to see. Well, not good to see because they're the bad guys, but Carolina put pressure on the quarterback. And looking downfield, we really didn't have anyone open.
And let's see, we got a timeout here, and we'll see who it's by. I'm not sure who it's by. It's official timeout. So we'll keep it right here, though, with 60 ticks left on the clock. Got the Cherry Blossom Queens over there. That may be a little opportunity for Mr. Kosader.
You want me to go to talk to the cherry blossom queen?
Watch it. 60 seconds. Everything's pink in Macon this week, that's for sure.
Not at my house. It's kind of green.
Everywhere in Macon, Georgia's kind of yellow with pollen right now.
Yeah. I've got big problems down here. I have to figure out how to get this gate open.
They're going to open it at halftime for the players to come out, I assure you.
Well, of course, I don't know if they're jumping over this stuff. You know, these guys are pretty athletic. I ain't jumping over this gate. And my camera guy can't do that either, not with a camera in his hand.
No, that's true. Second down, ball along the 16-yard line. Samus drops straight back. Gonna look, gonna throw it over the middle and incomplete. And he was trying to go inside. I think that was Cuts or was that Robinson that time? May have been Cuts. Yeah, it was Brian Robinson tried to go inside with it. So to bring up third down with 55.4 seconds to go in this first half. You're almost down there in the spotlight.
Well,
down there with the Doom Dolls. You'd look good in one of those uniforms.
I try to be. I'm not going to wear one of these uniforms, though. I'm not. I don't care how much you pay me.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you can be bought. Throws it, intercepting his third one of the day. It's going to be returned for a touchdown, and the Havoc are going to go into the half with a big, big lead after Samus throws his third pick of the night. And that was Victor Hampton on the return.
Yeah, Russell, that didn't look good from here.
And we have the referee is down, and we're going to look and see what happened to the referee. And is that Onsen here tonight?
You know what? I thought when I saw him, when I got down here, that it was him. He's going to get up, though. It's the white hat.
Yeah, he was standing between a Havoc and a Doom player, and they went in the block, and the Havoc hit him high, and the Doom hit him low, and that young man got turned upside down. And he just got in between the two players looking at the replay, and the Havoc player, to his credit, pulled up, and one of the Doom players was down underneath him. And that was just unfortunate. Wrong time, wrong place. Hey, heavy traffic out there. You get run over. It's like driving to Atlanta.
That's why I'm staying over here. I don't know.
You're not like the Geico Gecko. You don't want to pull a hammy.
I'm a little old.
So the extra point will come with a 27-17 lead with 50 seconds to go in the half. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. Timeout on the field. Havoc stretch it to 10. 28-17. You're listening to the Langford Allergy American Arena League Game of the Week on the Georgia Doom Network here at DSBN. We'll be back.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
Welcome back to Skull Island. John Kosater in the end zone down there with a Havoc. Don't be harassing the players, man.
I kind of like it down here. Can I fly?
We're going to solve that next week.
I could actually reach out and touch the kicker right now.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea. Havoc will kick it away.
Nope.
Just missed it. Don't they get to keep the football?
No, come on.
Something like hockey?
Come on.
Used to years ago in Arena 1. The ball got in the stands. souvenir, baby.
That young man's got a big leg, though, because he put that up in the top row.
Yes, sir. That field goal would have been good from 60 plus. But just wide, don't get the extra, that 1 point there, the bonus point. And the Havoc will get it now with 50.2 seconds left. And Nate Samus has got to find a way to get this ball downfield and a little more vertical, John.
Yeah, he struggled, no doubt. I think Coach Lau would admit that. You know, all of a sudden they find themselves down 11 points because of the interception.
Slaughter will be the motion man this time, and he's off to the races. Take and look, and the quarterback's going to throw it out here, and it's going to be incomplete. And I'm not for sure. Let's see. Got a little extracurricular activity again. And they're going to drop the flag. That's going to be intentional grounding.
And that's the second on him in the first half.
And he's a little rattled right now, John. You can just tell it. Frustrated with himself.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll see what Coach Lau says about him at halftime. I know he probably expects a lot more out of him. And Arena's a tough game. And right now, you know, all of it's on the quarterback because it's not like you're concentrating on your running game and you can blame a running back. When an offense isn't moving, it comes straight down on the quarterback.
Second down, they'll move the ball half the distance back to the 8-yard line, 7.5, and the Doom are going to take a timeout. Let's take one with them. 44.8 seconds. We'll be back. Havoc lead at 28-17. Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Welcome back to Skull Island. Doom all of a sudden had the lead, and now they've given it up. They're down by 12, 28-17. And the sands has shifted on Skull Island. Samus in a long count. Going to take, going to look, going to throw it on a falling down Antoine Cuts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up a third down. And John, this offense just really struggling to get out of its own way right now.
Yeah, Cuts was open. It was just a little 5-yarder, but Cuts fell. I think the turf monster kind of tripped him up, and he was on his behind by the time that ball got to him.
40.9 seconds to go in the half here. 28-17, Doom facing a third down and about 12. Send the motion man, Cuts. Gonna look. Quarterback's gonna be under pressure. Gonna throw it short and skipped it along the 16-yard line. And he was trying to go to Brian Robinson that time.
A little bit of pressure on him. Couldn't get a good pass off, and it's fourth down, and you don't get a first down here, and Carolina has a chance to score again before the half.
And let's see what they're going to do. And they're going to bring out
the field goal kicker.
Yep, Solomon's going to come out. They better get a hurry here. Clock stopped at 35.8 seconds. Havoc don't have a man back.
I'm going to get a football here.
Delay a game. That's going to push them back 5. Got to make a decision. Somebody on the sideline, offensive coordinator, was on the field. Didn't know what to do on that fourth down play. Opening game miscommunications, but they got to make that decision and know where they're at on down and distance in an 11-point ball game that they've just given the lead up to rather quickly in the last 3 minutes of this half. So now Solomon will kick it from his end zone. Need a good snap here. Don't need to turn it over. And it's a bad snap. Solomon's just going to have to take it and throw. No who in the world he was throwing to. But
now look at the clock. Oh, it stops finally.
Yeah, 29.4. And now first down. And the ball's going to be at the 4-yard line. And here is a gift for you, Carolina.
No doubt about it. Too many gifts in this second quarter. Too many gifts in this last 5 minutes.
Yep, just kind of fell apart here on the Doom here in this last 5 minutes. We've had two guys that have gone out on the defensive backfield earlier today. One of them being Trez Williams. So here go the Havoc with 33 seconds on a reset clock. Take and a toss, sweep it to the tailback, and he's going to get inside for a touchdown. Flag. And that is a touchdown, but we got a flag, and maybe we got a hold here. Check it and see, and it's going to be a hold, and that'll nullify the touchdown. So the Doom get a break, and the Havoc do not. 27.5 on the clock, but that'll stop it. And they'll back them up. And that'll take them back to the 15. And the Doom get a sigh of relief.
And you know, Russell, that's Tymier Zimmerman still at quarterback. He's listed on the roster as a wide receiver.
And that's where he started today at.
Yeah, don't know if Darryl Clark is hurt or not.
That next to the last possession before, 2 possessions ago, when they scored on the long touchdown pass, he went off the field limping a little bit, and he was holding his left side. So maybe we can ask Coach Yarborough that coming out of the second half if he would prefer to volunteer any information on that.
Got it.
Alex Coleman to one side. He'll be the wide out, well, the motion man. Austin to that far side, along with Rashad Carter. Are we going to get another timeout? We do. Carolina Havoc with a timeout. 26.3 to go in the half. We'll take it with them. You're listening to the Langford Allergy American Arena League football game of the week on the Georgia Doom Network, DSBN. We'll be back after this timeout. There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and DSBN Sport. Welcome back to Skull Island. 26.3 touchdowns nullified on a hold for the Havoc. They'll bring it back, and now Zimmerman is at quarterback. As we said, Darryl Clark out of Penn State is no longer in the game. And Zimmerman's going to look, and he's going to get flushed out of the pocket, but nobody's home on that side, and he's going to break a tackle, going to break another tackle, and go into the boards from the 14 inside the 10 to the 12. 15.7 seconds to go, and they stop the clock, and that's going to be first down and goal, or is it going to be second down? Ball on the 7-yard line. Boy, the Doom needs some help right here, John. If this thing could get out of control, you'd be down by 18 or 17. They could double the lead on you here.
Well, I'm just not sure what kind of quarterback this guy is. You know, He's obviously the backup, but let's see if he wants to throw the football.
Send the man in motion. Look. Going to sidearm it in the end zone, and a really, really nice play on the defensive side for the Doom that time, and that was Michael Ruffin from last year as well. Here with the Doom, a returning starter, and Zimmerman throws it incomplete. Probably just held that ball a little too long, and that's like an experienced quarterback.
He has a little behind the receiver. Really had a good view of that play from where I'm sitting. Not terribly behind him, just a tad.
3rd down and 7. Austin to that far side. Carter to this near side. Motion man this time will be Alex Coleman. Zimmerman facing a 3rd down and go. A ball on the 8. He's got time. Gonna look. Now he's gonna panic. Now he's got a big man right in the middle for a touchdown. And he was wide open that time. And that is
number 20.
And that is Trevante Long. So now they've doubled the lead with 4.1 seconds to 34-17. And the last 6 minutes of this half, John, have not been kind to the Doom.
No, they kind of lost the composure for a few minutes. And, you know, when you can't move the football for a long period of time, it really hurts a football team.
Kevin Weber for the extra point. Gets the snap. Kick is up. Kick is no good. 34-17, 4.1 seconds. We'll keep it right here. Don't forget, right before we go to halftime, Coach Hader will be with Coach Law. We'll get his thoughts on this first half. Hope to talk to Coach Yarborough coming out in the second half. Once again, want to thank our sponsors, Langford Allergy Clinic, our title sponsor this year. I want to thank you, Parker and Sullivan, the call out for you. Hilltop Liquor, fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. The official provider of the Victory Cigars for the Georgia Doom all season long. Want to thank also Kudzu Seafood, Texas Border Grill, 2 of our local restaurants showing the game live today. Mark Coley and Lee Flatt, the proprietors there. And of course, John Coachader down on the sideline.
Hello. I didn't hear what you said.
It's a little loud. 4.1 seconds to go. And Weber will kick it off.
I'm just down here talking to my new best friends.
Number 40.
Yep.
Line drive kick. And a catch it in about 3 yards deep in the end zone. Run it out. 20, 24, 25 to Millsfield Tripe. And that will end the half. Wait a minute. We got a flag and we've got a fight going on. And we'll keep it right here. And we got penalty flags coming out. Coach Law try to get everybody separated here. And let's send the guys to halftime. John Coachader will stand down along around the 7 or 8 yard line as Coach Law will come in. Now we've got another flag coming in, and assistant coaches are now getting into it, and the coaches are trying to get everybody off the field. So we'll see what happens as we come out of the half. Let's go down to John Coachader down on the 14-yard line with Coach Law. Go ahead, John.
Coach Law, pretty good start to this football game. Last 6 minutes kind of hurt you. What do you do to regroup here?
I mean, we just got to execute. It's not really them stopping us, it's we're stopping ourselves. Drop balls and in an arena, it can snowball real fast. So, you know, it's not over until it's over, so we'll just come and recoup, execute, and we'll see what we can do in the second half.
You think I know you expected a little bit more out of your offense probably. You think they're going to start clicking in the second half?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing in arena. Defense can be as solid as it wants to, but, you know, the offense is what makes it go. And if, you know, 7-4 at first quarter, that's not a lot of offense. So we just got to do a little better job on the offensive side.
All right, thanks, Coach Lau. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, John. We go to the half, 34-17. There's still laundry all over the field, but we are going to halftime. And it is Havoc lead at 34-17. We're going to step aside, take a little break. We'll come back and get ready for the second half. You're listening to the Langford Allergy American Arena League Georgia Doom Game of the Week right here on ESPN. We'll be back after these timeouts to get ready for the second half.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sports.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sport.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here, my kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sport.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sport.
To be the best, you need the best in hydration and nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport IV Nutrition.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go Bears!
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping, and laundry.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Halftime, 30 seconds before kickoff. Down on the sideline, John Kosader with the coach of the Carolina Havoc. John, go.
Coach Yarborough, a little slow start. You really picked it up in the last 6 minutes of that second quarter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're just trying. We're trying to work. We're trying to do what we can. But right now, we're stumbling. Doom came out, played good football, so we're just trying to recover and, play a little bit better, more disciplined.
We saw you lost your quarterback late in the first half. How is he?
He's doing better. He's coming back in the second half.
Okay, good luck, Coach.
Okay, thank you, John. John will make his way back up here. And we'll get ready for the kickoff. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll get ready for the half to start back up. 34-17, Havoc lead it. We'll come back for the second half kickoff right after this.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Russell East, John Kosader. Langford Allergy American Arena League Game of the Week for the Georgia Doom right here on DSBN Sports. Don't forget to go to our Facebook page, DSBN Sports, like us. We're streaming there live right now in HD along with our YouTube live channel. We'd love for you to become a subscriber. We'll be here throughout the season for the Georgia Doom. And as always, on DSBNsports.com. I want to remind you at the end of this one, we'll archive it up and you can go back and take a look at it. John Kosader and I will be picking our player of the game. Well, the Doom had a lead in this game at one point, but late in the last 3 minutes of that half, they let it slip away, and the Havoc now have a lead 34-17. We get ready for the third period as we heard Coach Yarborough say that Daryl Clark would be back for this second half. It looked like to us, John Kosader says as well, it looked like an ankle injury. I believe it was on that left ankle. So the Doom deferred in the first half. They'll get it back here in the second half. Back deep will be Brian Robinson. And Weber will kick it off. It's a long kick, and it'll be touchback. And they don't get the bonus point. So the Doom will take over with their first possession of the second half, as the Havoc were able to, late in that first half, double up on them. And they'll place the ball on this near hash mark along the 20. A lot of flags at the end of that first half, but I know nothing came out of it. And we see Daryl Clark, looks like he's making his way back to the locker room again for the Havoc.
He didn't look comfortable at all coming out of that locker room, even though the coach had told me a minute before, yeah, he's probably going to play. He did not look comfortable at all.
Nate Samus now has got to get it on track here for the Doom. He's going to look, going to pressure, going to throw it to a man in the corner over there. He's going to pick up 4 yards before he gets tackled over there. Chris Slaughter on the reception at Auburn University along the 24-yard line. Pick up a 4. They'll give him the full 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
I believe that's Slaughter's first catch of the game right there, Russell.
I agree it is, and he's not been targeted this much in that first half. Antoine Cutts was the go-to man. Robinson, I think, had a couple of catches. So now they're going to put Slaughter as the motion man. Cutts will be to this near side, Robinson to the far side. Take and look, going to throw it out here. He's got to complete it out here, and this is going to be Brian Robinson on the reception. No, make that Cutts on the reception, and he's going to get it inside the 15 to the 14, and Samus trying to get it out a little quicker, not hold on to the ball. That'll pick up a new set of downs. That'll roll it into the 14-yard line. 13:37 as the clock rolls here in the third period. Doom trying to cut down this lead. They got doubled up late in the half after holding an early lead in that second period. They weren't able to sustain it, and the Havoc made them pay on a couple of turnovers, 34-17. Cutts will go in motion. They'll look, throw back to Cutts, and threw it behind him. Knocked away that time by number 27 for the Havoc on that play.
Cutts was open there, Russell. He had room ahead of him, and Samus delivered it a little bit behind him, made it a very tough catch.
2nd down and 9. Ball rests on the 14 of the Havoc. Slaughter will go to that far side. Cutts will be the motion man this time. Robinson will be to this near side. Cutts will go on his way, and they'll look, and he'll run an out pattern, threw it inside to the man, and he made a beautiful catch. Caught it, popped off of his hands, and Brian Robinson. And Brian Robinson on the catch, I believe, that time. And it was Robinson. So the Doom cut it 34-23. Jed Solomon will do the honors on the extra point to make this a 10-point ball game.
Nice catch right there.
Absolutely. Held his concentration after it bounced off his hands. Samus got it in there. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Timeout on the field. Havoc lead it 34-24. Doom closed within 10. 12:07 to go in the third period. We'll be back after this timeout.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Russell East. John Cosader, 34-24 is your score. The Doom bring out the opening drive and get on the board. Touchdown pass from Samus to Brian Robinson, and the Doom finally close it with win 10. Solomon will kick, and will he get the bonus point? I believe he will. Yes, he will. And they cut it to a 9-point lead, and it's 34-25. And so this will knock the Havoc back. And I'll tell you what, John, Solomon at this point may be your MVP.
You know, Russell, that was funny because that's exactly what I was just thinking of. He has been the most consistent Doom player, no doubt about that.
So that'll back the Havoc up. They get the bonus point on the kickoff through the upright. And now the Doom maybe can turn this around if they can hang tight on defense.
Who's the quarterback? That's the question.
They'll break the huddle and we'll find out. And it's going to be Zimmerman. So Clark still not back. He went to the training room right after coming on the field. Take, and Zimmerman's going to try to do something, and he's not going to go anywhere. And the Doom are going to tackle him in the end zone, but they're going to give him forward progress to the 1. A loss of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14 at the 12:02 mark of the 3rd period of play. Now the Doom defense, maybe they can peer in their ears and come back on them here. They got to make a play in the secondary, though. Got to put pressure on Zimmerman here, John Cochater, because I still don't think he's comfortable in that quarterback position.
No, I don't either. I noticed earlier that they only had 1 quarterback on the roster. And I see Daryl Clark. He's back on the sideline, and he's watching, but he doesn't have a helmet in his hand.
Austin Coleman will be the motion man. Take and look, and the quarterback's going to try to run a little keeper, and he's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and that's as far as he's going to go. And the Doom got a man down there, and let's see who it is. This number looks like number 94, maybe down on that play.
I think it's 70. No, that is 94. Good eyes, Russell.
Thought it was Brian Mullen, number 74, and that might be Mike Paxton that's down, because we don't have a 94 on the Doom roster. Well.
It's just growing pains. You know, it always happens the first week of the season.
Let's check and see if we turn around here. No, that was 74, Brian Mullen, the nose tackle that was down. Send a man in motion. Zimmerman's going to look, going to get pressured, going to throw it long, going to throw over everybody, and the Doom are going to intercept it. Come back at the 10, try to get a block, 20, get a block inside. Can he? No. Going to get hit from behind, but he'll roll into the 21-yard line. Brian Walker from Fort Valley State, the Wildcat, holds it in and gets it back to the 20. Let's see where they're marking. They're going to mark him on the 20. We got a flag down way back here on the 10-yard line, make it the 8 and the 9, and let's see what the flag is.
And that's Brian Walker's 2nd interception of the game.
Yes, it is. And are they going to wave these flags off? Going to be a block in the back. Legal use of. It's going to be declined during the offensive play. So the Doom are going to have it 1st down. Well, let's see. Will they mark the penalty off?
Yeah, he's not quite sure what he wants to do.
Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to. Wait a second now. Let's see what we got here. They're marking off 10 yards. Had the ball returned to the 20, and they get an additional 10 yards on the play. So 1st and goal for the Doom. Samus needs to make a big play here. Offense needs to step up. Send a man in motion. Quarterback's going to fumble the ball and not go very far.
Yeah, he fumbled the snap. Could have been trouble, but instead it's only a loss of 1. You know, Russell, we score here. It's a 3-point ball game. 2 or 3-point ball game, so we're right there again. And just the way they ran their offense last time, Carolina ran their offense, it was like they really did not want to throw the football with Daryl Clark out. So, you know, that's an advantage for Georgia, definitely.
Slaughter to this side, Robinson to the other. They'll flood it with cuts. They'll give it to the tailback this time. He'll cut in. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, get back, and roll inside the 10, roll inside the 8, almost to the 7-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. They'll mark him at the 8 and back it up. It'll bring up a 3rd down. And it's going to be a 3rd down and goal at the 8. Big opportunity here for the Doom to get back in this game and pull it within 2.
Nice hard running there.
Cuts will go to the far side. Brian Robinson will make that cuts in motion. Going to look, going to throw. Got a man. Just threw a quick slant for a touchdown. And he threw it to number 6, Chris Slider. The Auburn Tigers scores. And all of a sudden, we got a ball game. 34-31.
No doubt in my mind, Russ, that was Samus's best pass of the day.
Absolutely.
Squared those shoulders up, looked outside, found Slaughter breaking on a slant, get him in the numbers, and the Georgia Doom are right back into this thing.
Nice lean in by Slaughter to get the touchdown on the 3rd and goal. Solomon with the extra point. Snap is good, touch is good, kick is up, kick is no good. Big miss by Solomon. 34-31, 7:41, quick timeout. Georgia Doom down by 3.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
Welcome back to Skull Island. The Sands were shifting at halftime. Havoc were up 34-17. Doom had come out in the second half, and they have quickly had 2 quick scores. Solomon missed the extra point. And they closed it within 3. Now is the Havoc in trouble maybe a little bit with quarterback. Zimmerman had to come on in relief. But it's 34-31. Mr. Air Guitar joins me back up in the booth now. (34-31). We'll get John Costater back on his headset here. You ready? Get your mic.
Test. Yay, I'm back.
You're back.
That's a long walk, Russell. That's a long walk.
It's not too bad. So the Doom, Solomon missing the extra point, but they're still within 3. John, they needed that to come out in the second half.
Oh my, 34-31. We've erased that 34-17 game, and did he do it again?
Yes, he did. He gets the extra, he gets the bonus point, and now it's a 2-point game.
And he missed the extra point, but okay. Explain that to me. I don't get it.
I don't know, but he nailed that one from 50 yards.
Yes, he did.
They've struggled with the snap from center and the hold on the extra points all night, all afternoon here, this afternoon rather.
No doubt about it. It has a lot to do with it. You know, obviously the kid's got a strong leg, but if you can't get the snap and the down where he wants it, it doesn't do any good.
34-32 is your score. Now Zimmerman will come back. No, this time, yes, Zimmerman back at quarterback. Austin will be wide to one side. To this near side will be Coleman. And your motion man this time, well, no, Coleman will be the motion man. And it looks like Victor Hampton in at this near side wideout. So Zimmerman, who has struggled. Doom don't get any pressure. He's going to throw it up with a zoom. Oh, man, almost. And that was pretty close to Brian Walker's third interception of the night.
But you know what we're seeing right now, Russell, is obviously arena football teams at this level aren't going to invest a whole lot in a backup quarterback. This guy is a wide receiver playing quarterback right now. Daryl Clark, as I looked up on break, well, he has a Wikipedia page. He was a starting quarterback for Penn State and held touchdown passing records for a good bit of 7 or 8 years. So he was a big-time college football player, and they may be without him for the rest of the game.
This time they'll flood to the left side, and they'll bring the wide out around, and that's going to be man in motion. Now he's going to throw, and he's going to overthrow everybody, and all of a sudden now Zimmerman is looking like Samus did in that first half.
Oh.
3rd and 2. 3rd down and 10, rather. Throwing off his back foot, John, and that's exactly what he's doing.
You know what he's doing? He's throwing like a wide receiver.
Right. True.
Looks like that quarterback that Auburn had a couple years ago that they tried to. Never mind.
Don't be talking about my man.
Cam Newton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go D.
Victor Hampton will be the motion man, and we're going to get a false start, and that's going to back him up halfway through the goal. And with 5:59 on the clock in the 3rd and a clinging to a 2-point lead, the Havoc are backed up. Big defensive opportunity this time, and they're going to put Antoine Cutts in the defensive back position, and they're going to swap sides this time, and let's see who they're bringing in. And this is Daryl Clark now coming in at quarterback.
Yes, sir. He had probably seen enough over there, too.
Son, I need you. You got to go.
He's a veteran arena player. He's been playing arena football since 2011.
Austin will be to that far side. Zimmerman now will be the inside receiver. And Coleman will go. And did he scoop it? Did he scoop it? Incomplete.
No, that was that Brian Walker guy again.
Yep, Mr. Walker is causing some headaches. So it'll bring up 4th down. And I can just tell you, Clark still doesn't look comfortable on that leg.
There's no doubt about it. He's trying to game it out. His team's in trouble here. And this is 4th down, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Austin will come to this near side. Coleman will be the motion man. Zimmerman will be wide. They'll send the motion man. He'll hesitate, and they'll drop it in the end zone. And now he'll have to run and run and run. And he'll throw it, and it's picked off. And he's got a man on the 25, and they'll push him out on that sideline over there. And that is number 1, Brian Walker, with his 3rd interception of the night.
Okay, now let's take a look at that, Russell. Let's take a look how that is in arena football. If that pass is incomplete, if he doesn't catch that ball, we get the ball on the 2.
1st and goal.
1st and goal on the 2. So the quarterback, who's a veteran player in this league, was smart enough to throw it down the field, intercept, and we just lost field position.
Yeah.
But you can't blame the kid for intercepting the pass.
Yeah, that's his natural instinct, but you know, you're right. He drops that ball instead of catches it. 1st and goal at the 2 for the Doom.
Something the coaching staff may have to talk to Brian Walker about.
Yeah, and you know, so that'll come with game experience. Don't you wish you could move like the Doom doll? Watching the replay, that referee that got hit in the first half, he got over the boards back there as they were coming his way. So we've got a long pause in the action here, 4:22. The Doom are going to have it. Coach Yarborough in a long discussion with the side judge over there. Ball is going to be on the 24-yard line. And Antoine Cutts will come out. Brian Robinson, Chris Slaughter for the Doom. Running back will be Nelms. Nate Samus, a quarterback.
Chance to take the lead here. Even a field goal gives us the lead.
Yep. 4:22 to go in the 3rd, and the Doom have mounted the comeback. And they look like a confused football team the last 4 minutes of that half. But they have come out on fire. And Coach Law, to his credit, did not let these guys get their heads down at half. Go in motion, no pressure, got time. Going to throw it deep. Oh, great breakup down there by number 1, Victor Hampton out of University of South Carolina for the Havoc.
Not a bad throw though, Russell. He put it where he had to put it. Just a good defensive play. It seems like Samus maybe getting going a little bit. He looks a lot better right now.
Second down, ball at the 24-yard line of the Havoc. Pass ball's incomplete in the end zone. Antoine Cutts will be your motion man this time. Slaughter to this near side, Robinson to the far side. Samus sends him on his way. Drop back, got time, overthrew him, and once again, John threw off that back foot.
Yeah.
A little high.
A little bit high with a fastball. And he got Cutts punished because he threw it high. Third down here, big play.
Big third down here for the Dooms. Cuts this time to the near side. Robinson to the far side. Slaughter will be your motion man. Samus on a third down. Looks, fires, completed. Ball inside the pit, right along the 15 to the 16-yard line. Chris Slaughter out of Auburn University makes the catch, and it'll be first down. Nope, going to be about a yard short.
Nice catch over there by Chris Slaughter, though. Very nice catch.
So a big fourth down play here for the Doom and the Havoc as the clock goes under 2:20 to play in the third. Doom have come out and scored 2 quick touchdowns, but they missed the extra point, but picked up a bonus point, and it's a 2-point lead for the Havoc, who led it 34-17 at the half. On a fourth down play. Cuts, long motion. Going to take in a bad play by the quarterback on the handoff, and he turned the wrong way on that handoff, John, and they're going to turn it over to the Havoc.
That did not work. You know, you want to think you can get a yard running the ball. Somebody went the wrong way.
Yeah, and I believe, unfortunately, that's going to be on Samus.
Yeah.
He's frustrated. He went to the outside on the handoff and should have stayed inside and confused his back. And as soon as he made one false step, it was too late.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. No. All right, so who's their quarterback? That's the question. It's Daryl Clark out there.
Yeah, so it will be Clark. So Clark comes in for his second possession of the night. Couldn't move him when he came in on relief on a third down play. He'll go under center this time, and he'll try to move out quickly if they can keep pressure off of him. Going to take and toss it to his tailback, who's going to get outside and get about 4 yards on the play. And that time they went to number 20, and that's Trevante Long out of Shaw University.
Good tackling over there we got there. That was Brian Walker over there.
Brian is earning his way into our player of the game for the Doom.
Well, he's got like 12 interceptions, so he's
got 3 or 4 on the night.
I think he's got 3.
66 seconds to go into third. Doom within 2. Second down and 7 for Carolina. Clark back in at quarterback. Motion man this time will be Alex Coleman. Wides to either side. Austin on one side, Zimmerman to the other. They'll go with a tailback again. He'll come in there, and he won't get very far. And they're going to whistle him down, and the ball's going to come loose, but not after the whistle. They're going to give him forward progress. And the Doom are not having any of that rushing the football.
That's Aaron Appleby in there. He played last year on this team. He's from Lane College, and he gets in there and puts a stop to him. Big penetration by number 74 also, Brian Mullen. Brian Mullen is a big young man.
Yes, he is.
He's listed 6'3", 380.
Well, let's see. Go under 10 seconds here, and I don't think they'll run another play, and they will not. when we come back to start the fourth. Havoc lead at 34-32. Third down and 7 for the Havoc. You're listening to the Langford Allergy American Arena League Game of the Week for the Georgia Doom on DSPNSports.com. We'll be back after this timeout. There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and DSBN Sports. We start the fourth quarter. Welcome back into Skull Island, better known as the Macon Citraplex. We are live on Cherry Blossom Kickoff Weekend for the Georgia Doom's 2019 debut of American Arena League football. Russell Leach, John Kosader, Brandon Thompson in the production controls, and we are live here with you and glad to have you with us. We want to thank you once again for tuning in tonight. If you couldn't make the game, a lot of folks stirring around in downtown Macon, and we're glad to be stirring around here on Skull Island. So Darrell Clark back in the game, faces a third down and 7 along his own 23-yard line. Doom had pulled it within 2. Got time to look, throws it completed to the 18-yard line. They'll tackle him along the 17-yard line. So he completes it for a first down, and that's a big, big play for the Havoc right there, John Kosader.
Nice catch over there. Jaquez Alston with the catch out of North Carolina Wesleyan. But, you know, the key to that play is Darrell Clark had time to sit back there and look around for a while.
Yes, he did. And he had the field open in front of him, but he can't take off on that bad wheel he's got. Probably could have easily picked up the first down, but he had plenty of time to look around and play with it. Austin to that far side along with Coleman. Motion man this time will be Zimmerman. We'll send him on his way. Clark on a first down, going to toss, sweep it to the big running back. And he's got plenty of room, and he's going to bowl in on a fumble. Let's see, are they going to call him down or not? Yeah, they're going to call him down back on the 10. Trevante Long out of Shaw University, 6'2", 225 on the carry. Picks up 8 on the play. Well, we'll call it, gets to the 10. We'll call it 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Clock ticks, 13:36, 13:35. 2-point lead for the Havoc. They kick a field goal here. It makes it 5, and you got to score. A touchdown. 13-18. We got a flag, and that's delay a game. That's going to back them up 5. Let's see. They get a timeout in time. They did not. That backs them up to the 15. That's going to bring up a second down and 8 now.
I remember some games last year, it seemed like there were about 15 of those delay a game calls.
There was one game in particular we had.
Oh, my God.
One or two.
That's maybe the first one of the night, though. I don't remember too many.
I think the Doom had one early in that second period. Austin will be the sweep man this time. Coleman to this near side. Zimmerman will be in the slot. Take and going to dump it underneath, and that's not Zimmerman. That is number 1, and that's Victor Hampton, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. And they just threw a little shuttle pass real quick, and he took it 18 instead of 15 yards for a touchdown, and that stretches the lead to 8 to 40-32 with 12:30 to go, and the defense just made a mistake, John.
Well, that's too easy. There's no other way to put it. That was too easy. You got good blocks downfield, but that pass literally went from as far as me to you, and there he goes.
Yeah, Hampton, I mean, he just stepped back like on a little screen, and he just shoveled it to him right out of the huddle. They swept everybody else downfield, and he was quick enough to get in there. Weber will come on with the extra point to push it to a 9-point lead, and the clock rolls under 12 minutes to go in this one. Snap, kick is up, kick is good. Timeout on the field. Havoc lead it 41-32. You're listening to the Langford Allergy Georgia Doom Game of the Week on DSBNP.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
Welcome back to Skull Island. Doom had it within 2. Havoc all of a sudden now with Daryl Clark back off the bench with a bad wheel and everything. He ran a little shuttle underneath, and they made it look easy. Victor Hampton from about 15 yards out for the touchdown. They'll kick it, try to get the bonus point, and we got a flag, and I'm not sure what the flag is here. Now, what could the flag be off down on this end?
I have no idea.
One point is good, so they get the bonus point. So they go to 42-32. But I still don't understand what the flag is here.
Well, some things we're just not meant to understand, I think, you know.
But your pay grade.
Right, like.
Let's see if we can get the signal here from the white hat. I don't see it yet.
No, we're not gonna call anything. I know we don't have good field position. That's what I know. We're on the 2.5.
So the Doom will take it. Going to throw it way over and going to throw an interception trying to go to Antoine Cutts. And it falls incomplete.
That wasn't incomplete. That's an interception.
I mean, interception.
That's okay, Russ. Russ trying to do like 12 things at the same time.
So they'll turn it over at 11:34. And Havoc are going to have it. Let's see where they're going to mark this on about the 16, I believe. And
Russ, I can't remember how many interceptions he's thrown. That's 3 or 4, right?
I think that's 4th one of the night.
As Coach Lyle said at halftime, you can't do that in an arena football game. You have to be able to score points. And, you know, he's shown flashes, but just too many turnovers tonight.
11-24, 11-23. Daryl Clark under center. Ball on the 16 of the Doom. Alex Coleman, and they'll get another delay of the game. That'll push them back to the 21. So I'm not for sure the misunderstanding going on the Havoc's offense. That's the second possession in a row. They've had a delay of game. Their 3rd one of the night. The Doom have had 1. Roll the clock under 11 minutes now. Clark drops straight back. Got time, throws it over the middle, and he's got a man, and he's going to drag him in for a touchdown. And that's number 7, Jocks Austin. And we got a flag, but we've got more than 1 or 2 on the play.
I see 1.
Let's see. Holding against the offense. And that'll nullify the touchdown and bring it back, and the Havoc will have a 42-32 lead still.
Big break for the Doom here. Got to take advantage of it.
It's going to back them up inside the 20 to the 19 and bring up a 2nd down. Got to get to the 16 to pick up a new set of downs. Somebody needs to pick up their laundry off the field here. Clark straight back in trouble. Almost got him. Going to throw it, and is it going to be completed? No, they're going to call incomplete. No, they're going to call it completion.
That's a nice catch down there. That was Tamir Zimmerman. That was the quarterback. He used to play quarterback. Now he plays wide receiver. And him and Clark connected right there. Nice catch. So Zimmerman looks a lot better, and there's another flag. Roughing the passer.
Ooh, that's going to tack on more.
So big completion and a big penalty. And look where they are.
First and goal inside the 5 at the 4.5-yard line. They'll roll the clock, and we'll go under 20. Under 10 before we snap this one. Austin to that far side. Hampton will be on the inside. Coleman will go in motion. Quarterback, and
Zimmerman's
going to go in there this time, and he's going to score 6, and that's going to make it 48-32.
And it's getting a little late.
Getting late. Going to have a quick strike here now for the Doom to get back in this one. 48-32, and the extra point from Weber will come. Out of the hold of Zimmerman. (48-32). Snap, they'll roll it back to him, and it'll go completely on the ground, and the Doom are going to get it, and I'm not for sure why we got a flag. And the flag came in. And we'll see what the call is here. And we'll get the referee to look our way and give us an idea of what it was. No good, so 48-32. We'll take a timeout. Come back, it'll be Doom ball after this. Havoc lead at 48-32. It's the Langford Allergy Georgia Doom Game of the Week on ESPN Sports. We'll be back.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
And welcome back. We got a dance-off going on at midfield along the 25 as the youngsters are enjoying an arena football, and the players having a good time with them as well, too. But the Havoc score missed the extra point. (9-10) on this kickoff. And And back deep for the Doom would be Trent Hicks out of Fort Valley State University. Kevin Weber out of Newberry College will do the honors for the Havoc. 48-32, try to pick up this bonus point he can, and he will not. He'll kick it up to the second level here of the Centralplex, and the Doom will get it. First down and 10. And they will start right there along the 20-yard line. So the Doom quickly need to get some points in here as they trail by 16. And there's only 9 minutes and 10 ticks left on this clock here. Opening weekend live from Skull Island in Macon, Georgia. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off American Arena League action. Don't forget, and let's see, got a little, there we go, get lined up. Don't forget, next weekend, it's the Carolina Pet Predators right here, April 7th. And a 7 o'clock kickoff next week. Drop straight back, throw it in the flat, and he's got a man out here, and that's Chris Slaughter. And it's going to be completed along the 24-yard line of the Havoc. And it'll be first down, second down, and about 3 to go now. Second and 3 for the Doom. Slaughter this time will be the motion man. And he'll be on his way. Take and look, completed out there to Antoine Cutts. And Cutts is going to have a first down. And he's going to come out holding that rib, and a little bit of a maybe equipment problem that time caused that. And he's going to come out. And I'm not sure, something come unbuckled or maybe something even worse. And knocked the wind out of him. So the Doom will come in this time with Trent Hicks now wide to that side. Slaughter to this near side. Cutts will be your motion man. 7:50 to go. First down and 10 along the 19-yard line. Throws it out here to Slaughter. Got it to the 10. He'll roll into about the 8, maybe the 7. They'll give him the 7. It'll be first and goal for the Doom. Quickly up to the line as they try to get the play off. Clock runs at 7:32, 7:31, 7:30 to go in this final period. Doom trail by 16, trying to answer and cut this score down. Samus under center. Robinson will be the motion man. Throws outside, incomplete, no good. Slaughter was trying to cut in, and Robinson went a little deeper in the end zone, cut outside that time. Incomplete, makes it second and goal. Clock runs 6:56, 6:55. Trent Hicks will be to this near side. Brian Robinson will be your motion. Slaughter to the outside, second and goal from the 7-yard line. Snap, going to give it to the tailback. It's going to get to the 5, going to get to the 4, maybe the 3-yard line, and they'll mark him down right there. And let's see, will they give him the 3? I believe they will. It'll be third and go from the 3, but the clock continues to run. Under 6 minutes by the time we get it snapped next time.
What down is it? Third down.
Third down and goal. Glad to have you back. Thought I'd lost you.
Well, you know, it's a long walk down here, Russell.
Samus on a third and goal from the 3. Going to give it to the tailback again. He's going to reach over, and he's going to be just short. And it's going to be fourth and goal from the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark him down. 5:40 clock runs. Down by 16. They got to score, and they got to score now.
So that running got him about 3 or 4 yards. We're going to call a timeout right here. I see that.
Yes, we are. We're going to call a timeout. We'll take them with them. 48-32, Havoc leading. Doom with a 4th and goal when we come back. We'll be back.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
Welcome back to Skull Island on a 4th and goal. Doom trailing 48-32, 5:22 to go. Samuels will bring him up to the line. Slaughter will be the motion man this time. Trent Hicks to this side. They'll go with the tailback, and the Havoc are going to eat him up. John had tried to go with a quick hitter and tried to pull him, and they weren't pulled at all. And a very, very good defensive play. One of the men that was in there that time was number 55, or linebacker 54, Javon Johnson, and they just stuffed him.
Yeah, you know, it was pretty much like the Havoc knew they were going to run the football, and they tried to run it, and you know, they lost a yard probably. This is pretty cool from right here because I'm literally
live in the action there.
5 yards away from the football.
Coach Law right there in front of you.
Yeah, I could reach out.
First down, going to throw it in the end zone back there, and it's going to be completed, and he's going to run it out and get to about the 4-yard line. Pickup of 2 on the play as Clark went to Alex Coleman. And short game of about 2 on the play. We'll give him the 4. 4:42 clock run, 16-point lead for the Havoc. The Doom need a turnover here. They need a turnover and a score.
Need something good to happen pretty soon, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Clark under center. Let's see what we got. They stopped the clock. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was something on the sidelines. They saw 4:14. Clark under center. Coleman was the motion man. Clark's got all day. And he's going to throw it behind the man down here on the 23-yard line. And who was he trying to go to that time? And that was Zimmerman.
Zimmerman over here, nice. I mean, he was trying to throw it back shoulder. Not a bad pass. Pretty good coverage by number 13. And I don't have my roster out down here, so you have to tell me who 13 is, but good coverage.
3:31, the clock will go on a 3rd down and play. 3rd down, ball on the 4, trying to get to the 11.5, maybe the 12. Got to go to the 12 to pick up a new set of downs. Clark this time got time. It'll collapse on him now, and Paul incomplete. Tried to go outside over here that time to Austin, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. 3:04, 3:03. Clock will go under 3 before we snap it again.
Huge play right here, though. Huge. I mean, you know how fast you can score points in the Arena League, especially, under a minute the clock stops every incompletion and all that. So if we can hold them right here, we're in business.
48-32, 2:42 to go on a 4th down play. They'll take their time snapping this ball. Austin will come to this near side. Zimmerman will go in motion on a 4th down play. Got time, completes it out to the 17. He'll get to the 20. He'll have a 1st down. And he had a man wide open and just sat down in the middle of the field. And that was, that time, number 3, Alex Coleman, who caught it. And that gives the Havoc a new set of downs and 2 minutes left in this game.
Daryl Clark just left the game again. He's hobbling something terrible. It looks like number 1 is coming in to play quarterback.
And that is going to be Victor Hampton out of the University of South Carolina. And will he take the snap? I believe he will.
Yeah, watch for a run play right here. See what he's going to do. Is he listed as a quarterback, Russell?
He is not. He is listed as a defensive back. And we got a timeout. We'll take one with him. 94 seconds to go in this one when we come back. Langford Allergy Doom Game of the Week on ESPN. We'll be back. There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and ESPN Sports. Welcome back. 134 coming out of a timeout. And I'm not for sure referee's going to hold it up. And we'll go back into play here now. New man in quarterback for the Havoc. And he'll take it, and he's going to run a little draw play, and he's going to be wide open. We're going to get a hold, I believe. He's going to bring that one back. Victor Hampton. Touchdown Havoc, but I believe this one's coming back.
Wow. That was way over here on the end of the line.
Yep, away from the play. .127 stops the clock, and I think they're going to back it up 5 unless we get another ruling here that I'm not anticipating. .48-32, 127. They're going to back the Havoc up 5. And then we're going to get a personal foul. Did I not just see that? Didn't they back them up 5 and wasn't the personal foul supposed to go against the Doom? They'll decline it.
I don't know. I really wasn't watching. Oh, sorry.
First down and 10. Ball is going to be, once again, the quarterback on the draw. Once again, he's going to get outside, going to break 1 tackle, going to break 2. He's going to cross the plane for the midfield stripe into the 20 of the Doom. Going to give him a first down, and we'll go into 60 seconds left in this one. Don't forget, John Kosader will catch Coach Law after the game for the Doom.
That number 1 guy, he's kind of shifty.
Yeah, he took it the distance a minute ago and about did it again. Victor Hampton out of the University of South Carolina.
So I feel like we need to talk about this anyway. You know, we are in the Coliseum, we are at the Centerplex, we're in a football game. We're both like middle-aged, so I have a serious question to ask you. I haven't been able to ask it. I'm sure all our fans will want to know.
Yeah.
Are you going to the KC in the Sunshine Band concert?
Tonight?
No, but it's here like in 2 weeks.
No.
Why?
Because I couldn't stand them in the 70s. What makes you think I want to
Come
see
on.
them now?
That's the way I like it. Come on.
Disco was the worst thing that ever happened to music in my entire adult life.
Oh,
and my teenage years.
Well,
I mean, when you grow up listening to the Beatles and the Stones and Led Zeppelin and Clapton and the Allman Brothers, and then you get KC and the Sunshine Band.
You'd have to put KC in the Sunshine Band.
For the love of God.
Just like the rest of those bands you just named.
Yeah, or you've lost your mind. Pitch going to go outside, and they're going to give it this time to number 20, and that's Travante Long out of Shaw University. He's going to roll into, let's see, they're going to give him 16-yard line of the doom. Stop the clock.
Somebody called a timeout.
Yep, they called a timeout. Coach Yarborough trying to put some more points on the board here. Not a power ranking, is it?
No, I don't think so. They just wanted to give us more time to talk about KC and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah. Of course, this week, 50th anniversary of the founding of the Allman Brothers Band. Saw where Greg Allman had his marble laid upon his grave. Beautiful thing. Come to Macon, go see it. Very, very moving monument down there at Barry Oakley and Dwayne Allman and now Greg Allman, all laid to rest in the historic Rose Hill Cemetery. And you talk about good music, son.
Oh, yeah. And if you come to Macon in 2 weeks, you can see KC and the Sunshine Band. I mean, where else?
Hey, and also this weekend, the grand opening of Little Richard's house as well, too.
That's probably why KC and the Sunshine Band are coming down here. I mean, you know, boogie shoes.
I wouldn't get up off the couch and turn them off the radio.
Oh, my God. It's amazing. We're so much not alike that we're alike, I guess. I don't know.
53.1 seconds. Havoc call a timeout. Now they'll bring Zimmerman back in at quarterback. Austin will be the motion man. Zimmerman's going to run it right up the middle, and the Doom are going to let him fall into the 9-yard line, maybe the 8. And it'll be the 8-yard line, and that's going to be first down and goal with under 40 seconds to go now.
And that might be the last play of the game right there.
Could well be. Let's see if they decide snap it here. First and goal, ball on the 8-yard line. Doom made a game of it in that third period when they came out and scored 2 quick ones and made it 34-32 after trailing 34-17 at the half. But the Havoc has scored twice now as we roll into 15 ticks on this one. They'll line it up one more time. Zimmerman will take it. He'll run a little quarterback draw, and he'll get popped right along the 13-yard line. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it. 48-32. Carolina Havoc have come on the road and spoiled the season opener here on Skull Island in Macon, Georgia for the Georgia Doom. We'll take a timeout when we come back. John Coachater will have Coach Law with us and have his thoughts on this opening game of the season. You're listening to the Langford Allergy American Arena League Game of the Week on the Georgia Doom and DSBN Network. We'll be back.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We want to be your Middle Georgia allergy team.
There's nothing like a post-game victory celebration. So for all of your party needs to celebrate after the big victory, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor Store, provider of fine spirits, wine, craft beer, and premium cigars. So when you get ready to plan your next big post-game victory celebration, head to the Hill, Hilltop Liquor, 4490 Riverside Drive, Macon, Georgia, or give them a call at 478-219-9698. Hilltop Liquor, the official provider of the victory cigars for the Georgia Doom and DSBN Sport.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week, featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Wheezing, itching, runny nose, and coughing. All these symptoms can be caused by allergies, which are very common in Middle Georgia. Airborne allergens can make it difficult to enjoy life around here, like tailgating or attending a ball game. Even that seasonal cold might be due to allergies. Give us a chance to fix that. It's what we do. With multiple locations in and around Macon, we help children and adults with allergies and asthma. We've teamed with Mercer, and we'd be happy to team with you. Go back!
Welcome back to Skull Island. Your final here. Carolina Havoc come from behind. We're going to take the lead, and they keep it 48-32 is your final. Let's go down to the sideline with John Costater with Coach Law. Let's get his thoughts. Go ahead, John.
Coach, you erased the 17-point deficit at halftime, cut it to 2 points. You had to feel good about the way the game was going at that point.
We had some momentum right there out of the third quarter. We kind of made some adjustments. We saw what we did at halftime, came out in the third quarter, executed it better. I think we did a very good job at the beginning of the third quarter, but, 16 points, and we came up short, but, I feel that we left a lot of points on the second half out there.
Obviously, turnovers, big part of this football game.
Yeah, I mean, execution, I feel like, when we see them later in the year, when we go up to Florence, I think they'll see a different team. I think, overall, nobody's satisfied with a loss, but there's some good things and there's some things that we need to work on as well.
So we get back to work next weekend. All week, you get a good week of practice. Next Sunday, we're going to see a better football team, right?
Oh, absolutely. We demand excellence and we demand the best. So, we're going to come out next week with a W.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, John, thank you. That's going to do it here from Macon, Georgia at the Macon Centralplex on Skull Island. The season opener for our American Arena League for the Georgia Doom. Your final, the Carolina Havoc 48. They hang on. Doom 32. We'll see everybody next Saturday on the Langford Allergy Game of the Week. That's going to do it for us, folks. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll get it archived up. You can go back and watch it within a few minutes. That's going to do it once again. Final Havoc 48, Doom 32. We'll see you next Sunday, everybody. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.